Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I'm Kismawati with NPM 2341241 from Accounting Study Program. In this video, I will explain about basic concepts in financial management and the time value of money. International financial management is a branch of financial management that focuses on how companies manage financial decisions in a global environment. Its scope includes cross-border financial activities such as foreign investment, international financing, foreign exchange risk management, and the control of cash flows in multiple currencies. In the international context, financial managers face additional complexities compared to domestic financial management due to differences in exchange rate, legal systems, tax policies, economic conditions, inflation rates, and political risks among countries. Therefore, international financial decision-making requires a broader understanding of global factors and the ability to manage risks arising from global market dynamics. The main objective remains the same as in general financial management, maximizing firm value, but on a global scale. This means that financial managers must be able to optimize funding sources and investments to provide maximum returns to shareholders globally while taking into account cross-country risks. Next, scope of international financial management. The scope of international financial management is broad and includes several key decisions are 1. International investment decision. Multinational corporations or MNCs often expand their business into other countries through direct investment or foreign direct investment or FDI or portfolio investment. In this case, financial managers must evaluate investment feasibility by considering political risks or government change, nationalization, war, etc., economic and inflation conditions in the host country, currency stability, and differences in interest rates between countries. This decision involves net present value or NPV analysis but must also account for additional risks associated with international factors. 2. International financing decision. Companies can obtain funding from both domestic and international sources, for example, through international bonds or Eurobonds, foreign bank loans, or global equity offerings. This decision requires firms to compare capital costs across financial markets and select the most efficient financing structure. In addition, exchange rate fluctuations and taxation differences are key considerations in determining the optimal source of capital. 3. International working capital management. Working capital management in multinational corporations involves managing cash, receivables, and inventories across different countries. The objective is to maintain liquidity and operational efficiency across all international branches. Financial managers must consider determining minimum cash balance in multiple currencies, scheduling international payments and receipts, and controlling cash flows to avoid loss due to exchange rate fluctuations. And 4. Foreign exchange risk management. Exchange rate fluctuations can significantly affect corporate profits. Therefore, financial managers must manage this risk using derivative instruments such as forward contracts, futures, options, or swaps. The goal is not speculation, but rather to protect assets and cash flows from being eroded by exchange rate change. Objective of international financial management. The main objectives of international financial management include 1. Maximizing global shareholder wealth. Financial management seeks to optimize investment, financing, and dividend decisions to create maximum value for shareholders across different countries. 2. Maintaining global financial stability. By diversifying assets and funding sources across countries, companies can reduce exposure to economic and political risks in any one nation. 3. Managing exchange rate and interest rate risks. Effective risk management helps companies remain competitive despite global economic fluctuations. And 4. Optimizing the use of global capital and research. Companies can benefit from lower capital costs in certain countries or take advantage of more profitable investment opportunities abroad. Fundamental concepts in financial management. Financial management, both domestic and international, is based on several fundamental principles that guide decision making. 1. Return and risks. Every investment or financing decision involves two key elements: expected return and risks. In an international context, risk becomes more complex and includes exchange rate risks, is risks due to currency fluctuations. Political risk is risks arising from government policies or political instability, and country risk is a combination of economic, social, and legal risks in a particular nation. The relationship between return and risk is positive. The higher the risk, the higher the expected return demanded by investors as compensation. 2. Firm value. Firm value reflects how the market perceives the company's performance and future prospects. In a global setting, this value is influenced by profitability across countries, efficiency of international financial management, macroeconomic and currency stability, and international investors' confidence in the company's performance. Multinational firms must maintain consistent value across all markets in which they operate. 3. Capital structure. Capital structure refers to the proportion of equity and debt used to finance operations. In the international environment, capital structure decisions become more complex because they must consider differences in borrowing costs between countries, exchange rate risks on foreign-denominated debt, access to global capital markets, and tax regulation and debt restriction in each country. Financial managers must balance risk and capital costs to achieve the optimal global capital structure. And 4. Dividend policy. Dividend policy determines how much of the firm's profit will be distributed to shareholders and how much will be retained for reinvestment. In multinational firms, dividend policies must take into account cross-country tax regulation, rules on intercompany profit transfers, currency fluctuation, and may affect the amount of dividends received by shareholders. Next, the time value of money. The concept of the time value of money states that money available today is worth more than the same amount in the future because money today can be invested to earn returns. In other words, $1 today is not equal to $1 next year, as today's dollar can generate interest or investment income. This principle forms the foundation of nearly all financial decisions, including investment, financing, and international project evaluation. Basic formulas. 1. Future value or FV. The formula is on the screen. where PV is present value, R is interest rate per period, N is number of periods. 2. Present value or PV. The formula is on the screen. PV is used to determine the current worth of future cash flows. And 3. Net present value or NPV. The formula is on the screen, where CFT is cash flow at period T, R is discount rate, I0 is initial investment. If the NPV is positive, the project is considered profitable since the present value of expected cash flows exceeds the investment cost. Applications of the time value of money in international financial management. In the international context, the time value of money concept is widely applied, including in 1. Evaluation of cross-border investment projects. Before expanding in another country, companies calculate the project's NPV by considering differences in inflation, interest rates, and exchange rates. 2. Determination of forward exchange rates. The relationship between the time value of money and forward rates is explained by the interest rate parity or IRP theory, which states that the differences in interest rates between countries determines the future exchange rates. 3. Valuation of international bonds. The price of an international bond is determined based on the present value of future coupon payments and the bond's face value, discount at global interest rates. And 4. Global financing analysis. Companies calculate the effective cost of borrowing in various currencies to determine the most efficient source of funding. The relationship between time value of money and international financial decisions. The time value of money concept serves as the foundation of all international financial decisions. In practice, one, cross-border cash flows occur at different times and in different currencies, making present value calculation essential. 2. Global investors assess international projects based on NPV calculated in a specific currency. And 3. The relationship between global interest rates and currency exchange rates is described by the interest rate parity theory, which is rooted in the time value of money principle. Therefore, time value of money helps companies and investors objectively evaluate the feasibility and risk of international projects. So, it can be concluded that international financial management plays a vital role in managing assets, financing, and risks in a globally interconnected world. A deep understanding of fundamental financial concepts such as return and risk, capital structure, firm value, and particularly the time value of money is essential for making sound decisions in the global business environment. Through the application of these principles, companies can accurately assess cross-border investment opportunities, manage currency and interest rate risks efficiently, maximize firm value in the global market, and achieve sustainable financial stability. Thus, time value of money is not merely a mathematical principle, but a philosophical foundation that connects all aspects of international financial decision making in the pursuit of maximizing global corporate value. That's all for me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.